it has actually been quite a while since the last time I recorded this. And that's because I got sick again. Like, geez, how many times am I gonna get sick with this weak-ass immune system of mine? You might be able to tell. You might be able to hear that I'm still a little bit nasally congested. Yeah, I got sick again. I'm almost done recovering. I'm almost there. So now that I feel well enough, at least, to be able to play this again, let's play this again. And today, we actually begin truly solving all of Hyrule's problems. Because today, we're going to start the quest for the Thunder Helm, which includes solving a lot of the issues, or rather all of the issues here in Gerudo Town. That's right, folks, today we are just going to be helping people. And you know what? Speaking of helping people, so earlier today, I did something that was rather dangerous, and it's such a shame that this is actually considered dangerous now. Like, that's just the world we live in. It's gotten so bad, that's the world we live in. Doing something like this is considered dangerous, where I helped someone. Okay, so what happened? Hold on, first of all, what do I need to do? I need the Thunder Helm, which is solve all of the town's problems. I forget if there's like 3 or 4. I know one of them. Should I make it daytime first? I think one of them might require it to be daytime. I could be wrong about that though. But let's see. I don't remember if there's a cooking pot somewhere. So man, I should have just changed the time while I was at Kakariko. No, there shouldn't be any cooking pots around here. What I should... the way you need to change time... Yeah, I need it to be daytime. Do I? Anyways, so what happened today? So today, just before work, as I was heading to work, I stopped by to pick up some food beforehand, and as I was walking over, this guy just walked towards me, just approached me, and then he started to ask me. He asked me for the one thing in this world more valuable than human lives. Money. Now, you know, he wasn't like a homeless guy asking for spare change. What he was asking me was, I'm short $10 for lunch, and that place over there, the Chinese food court, they only take cash. So his request to me was, can I e-transfer you $10 and then you help me pay in cash? Okay, the Leviathan bones. I don't remember where she is. Leviathan bones are here, so let's go. So yeah. This guy came up to me earlier this morning saying he was $10 cash short to buy lunch at 11:30 in the morning. But hey, who am I to judge, right? People work a 9 to 5. If they start at 9 to 5, maybe they eat breakfast at 8 in the morning and then they get off around noon for lunch, right? So, who am I to judge if someone eats lunch at 11:30 in the morning? You know, they're probably getting ready to. But whatever. I don't need to wear this stuff right now. Let me put on the sand boots to move a little bit faster. So anyways, yeah, the place only took cash. Dude had some pocket change with him, and obviously he had cards. But they didn't take card, they only took cash. And out of everyone there, he came up to me and asked me. Now, I don't know if he walked up to other people sitting at the food court and asked them, and they all said no. And, you know, he just saw some guy, me, walking up, so he decided to come up and ask me. And I really reluctantly actually did it. Now, I said this is dangerous because, you know, in this world we live in now, in this day and age, anything can happen. You give even a hint of information out, and anyone can re-engineer it to really screw you over. I mean, you don't even need to do that. Just look at what just happened. The case where that cancer patient was told to download some game on Steam, and then it just stole all of his, like, crypto money or whatever that he was collecting to pay for his cancer treatment. Like, just look at that. Anything can happen in this world. But, you know, I didn't want to be rude and just say no. It's a guy asking for help. It's a guy who just wants to buy lunch, right? But, yeah, I was on edge the whole time. So, what I did was, maybe I probably should not have done it this way. What I did was, I at least took a step back. I took a big step back before I pulled out my wallet to check if I even had $10 cash. I took a step back just in case this guy was, you know, gonna snatch my wallet and run for it. And then I also took a step back before I opened my bank info on my phone, just to make sure he didn't see any of it. But, yeah, I hesitantly and with a very disgusted face on my look, like, are you serious, bro? Dude, you're actually making me do this? As much as I didn't want to do it, well, I still did it, because I just wanted to help this guy out. And, well, after he e-transferred me first, which, at least he offered that, right? At least he offered me, let me e-transfer you $10 first, and then can you help me pay $10 cash for food, for lunch? At least he said that first. If he didn't say, if he said he'll e-transfer me after, I would have said, hell no. You e-transfer me first, boy. But at least he said himself that he'll e-transfer me first. And he did. So good on him. So anyways, yeah. He e-transferred me $10 and then I walked up with him to the counter. And that's because I had a 20 on me. So obviously I was gonna... I didn't have a crisp $10 bill on me. I had 20. So I was gonna hand the 20 and make sure that I'd take my change back. Right? So I walked up to the counter with him. And then everything just went as you would imagine. I paid for it. Oh man. I paid for it and then we went our separate ways. Now, a part of me can't help but be concerned, right? Given the world we live in, this day and age. Just simply giving him the most minute details about myself. He could do anything with that, and, well, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure someone out there with the most minor of details on you can actually hack your bank info and just take everything. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? In this world. But, you know, I just wanted to do something nice, even if I was a little hesitant on it, since this was dealing with money and bank info and stuff to a total stranger. I was still hesitant, of course, but I just wanted to help this guy who, well, asked for help, right? Remember, folks, treat people how you want to be treated. And I feel like the world has just forgotten that, you know? I feel like people just don't do that anymore. People don't treat other people how they want to be treated. So, with respect. Or kindness. The way I see it, the world now, people treat each other like shit. And then they get mad when the people they treat like shit treat them like shit back. That's the backwards ass world we live in now. You're not who I need to talk to. Yeah, she can see my bulge. I'm trying to find that kid who's crying about the litter. All the pollution and litter in this town. Oh, I thought I saw something in there. Never mind. I think it's this kid. I mean, all the trash is just the skin of hydromelons. It's biodegradable. It's not like there's battery acid in there. It won't kill your plant. Did I ever get the Korok up there, actually? Yeah, I did. Good. Citizens of Gerudo Town, ignore the spider woman climbing up your wall. This is quite a spot to just be eating stuff, you know. It just tosses it. It's kind of cool that they actually included the details of you seeing where they float to. One single wild berry, huh? Yeah, that makes more sense. Damn, you finished all of that with like 2 bites. I think you could also see, am I crazy? Or did I also see a little bit of like chewing animation? And no rind to toss. What about the little stem on top? You know, if it has it, that is. So yeah, the whole day my family was paranoid, like, why would you help a stranger out with money of all things? It's not like, you know, just handing cash and being done with it. You also had to deal with bank information too. And, you know, it's like, yes, that's dangerous, a complete stranger and even the most minute of bank infos. But then it's also like, well, whatever happened to just helping someone in this world? Just trying to help someone who asks for assistance. Just trying to do a good deed. Whatever happened to that, right? We live in a world now where you try to do something good. You just try to help someone who asks for help, and you get chastised for it. You actually get crap for it. Wasn't there someone else? Like, wasn't there someone around here I needed to? Needed to help, I mean? I just cut off my own sentence. I think there was one more. Didn't someone eat the Molduga guts for medicine? Can I have this yet? Yeah, I didn't think so. There's someone else here. Where is she? Could have sworn that she was standing on top of these steps. Yeah, I don't care. There's a nun! A non-Gerudo here. I almost thought she was Violin from Tears of the Kingdom. Unless she's at the front, which I don't think so. Unless I did it already, there's that possibility too. Do you have a side quest? No. Oh, excuse me. Oh, nice. You found a new place to eat. I guess Hyrule hasn't invented the compost bin yet. They don't exactly have garbage trucks rolling by on a weekly basis. Alright, I'm gonna stop wasting time and I'm gonna look this up. I could have sworn there was one more, the Molduga guts as medicine. Ah, it's the stupid ads! Okay, so I already did the trash one, obviously. And then... Did I get to her yet? I think she's the one that deals with the gemstones. I already did that, otherwise I wouldn't have the earrings. I don't think she has another one for me. Yeah, see, this one's all done. She's all done. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, she's done. What else was there? Wow, this guide is... Hold on. Where is it? What the hell? Where does it start? Wait, did I even finish this one? Wait. I did, right? I don't gotta talk to her again, do I? What am I even doing? Oh! You are not where I thought you were. I thought you were standing outside at the bottom of the steps. do have that, right? Okay, I got 2, thankfully. Did she ask for 2? I thought she only wanted 1. Because all that text just now was plural. Did she take 2 of them? No, she only took 1. So why was the text all in plural? Anyway, was that it? I bet this isn't pleasant to hear. Thank you. And now I shall be on my way. Because there's a particular Korok who is super annoying. Ugh. Because this Korok wants this stuff. Ice Wizzrobes. Where the hell is an Ice Wizzrobe at? Ice Wizzrobe. Actually, wasn't there one around, like, the town? The destroyed village? Like, over here. Unless I'm mistaken. Ugh. Well, I just moved my mic to make a really loud, nasty sound. Move the mic so you wouldn't have to hear that. I see a fire down there. That's not what I want. Maybe there is not a Wizzrobe here. Could have sworn there was. A freezing rod. Let me just quickly look up where I can find that. Just to not waste any more time. Okay, so if I go to the Lanayru Tower... Lanayru Tower, isn't that this one? See, why look up these side quests in advance when I could look them up here? Because that's totally smart. Was I wrong for helping that guy earlier? I guess I'll find out if, you know, my bank account is bled dry. It's not like I had a whole lot in there anyways. But you know, let this be a lesson, folks. And I don't mean this as a I don't mean this lesson as in like don't help strangers or do help strangers regardless of the potential repercussions. That's not the lesson I'm trying to say here. The lesson I'm trying to say, and it's a lesson I've been trying to say for such a long time now that people just do not do anymore. Always carry cash with you just in case. I have said this to my friends so many times. Because I even have customers now. Well, not even now. I've had customers like this for a very long time. Where, you know, they don't pay with cash anymore. They don't have any cash with them anymore. They only pay with card. And not just any card, they pay with credit card. Which I'm not gonna get into my feud. I'm not gonna get into my feud with credit cards again. But, you know, why not just carry a little bit of cash with you? Just in case. And not only that, why not carry both debit and credit card? Just in case. I know people are going to make the argument, I don't want to carry cash with me, because 1, it's an inconvenience, and 2, what if my cash gets stolen? First of all, how much of an inconvenience is it really? Just for you to keep a couple of bills on you, a couple of coins. Honestly, how much of an inconvenience is it really? And second of all, I don't want it to be stolen. Well, nobody's asking you to carry, you know... Nope. Oh god, I gotta drop something. Well, I guess I don't need 2 of these. No one's asking you to carry a big amount. No one's asking you to carry $1,000 on you at all times. Just a simple $20 bill, $50 bill. Hell, in this case, just $10. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And hey, it avoids exactly what happened today from happening, where you just need to rely on the kindness of a stranger to actually help you out. Especially in this day and age where you're most likely to be told, piss off. You know, I could have very easily saved myself some headache, some worry, and just been like, sorry sir, I don't carry cash on me. Kinda like you don't. What am I doing? I'm not going to Trial of the Swords. Now, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe at that particular moment he ran out of cash. Maybe he does, kind of like me, from time to time. I always carry a little bit of cash on me just in case. But sometimes, without realizing, I use up all my cash. And then, I run out, so I don't have cash on me. What? Cash on me anymore. Maybe that's exactly the case with this guy. He did always carry cash with him, but just happened to run out today. So yeah, let that be a lesson, folks. Just carry a little bit of cash with you. And by extension, carry a little bit of everything. Cash, debit card, credit card. Carry everything just in case. Just in case. I don't want to hear no bullshit excuses like it's so inconvenient. I don't want to hear none of that crap. And I know people are going to make this argument. I don't want to use my debit card. I only want to use credit card to build up my credit. Well, what if a business, what if somewhere you're looking to purchase from doesn't accept credit card? What if it only takes debit or cash? Well, what then? I'm sure someone is going to say the same response my friends said, and that is, well, I just won't do business there. I'll do business somewhere else that does take my credit card. Well, it's like, you don't want the inconvenience of carrying these cards with you, but you're perfectly fine with the actual inconvenience of, oh, this place who I want to do business with that has the products I'm looking for, just because they don't take my payment method, I'm gonna find another place that has what I want and will take my payment. It's like, isn't that more inconvenient than just carrying a card with you? Didn't he want more? I could have sworn he wanted more. Unless it's the bloopy guy, the Korok who wants a picture of the bloopy. Let's see if a Bloopy has respawned. If not, then hopefully at Satori Mountain. Yeah, I've had customers who say, I only carry credit card. I don't carry cash or debit with me. Only credit card. You know, me personally, I don't care. I don't care if I cannot use my credit card or not, and they ask for a debit card. I don't care. Because, guess what? You'll live perfectly fine if you cannot do one transaction that is not on the oh-so-precious credit card. Like, that's something I greatly dislike about people now. They have the mentality, credit card only, and credit card everything. To the point, they don't take cash, debit, they don't take anything with them. Credit card only. Gotta build up that sweet, sweet credit. It's like, you can afford to do 1 or 2 transactions every now and then. Not on that card, you know. Now, yes, I know, blah, 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 wasted potential. You know, that one purchase could have gotten me more. But it's like, you'll live. Stop being so petty and annoying. If a business, you know, kind of like me, if a business just asks, no credit card, just cash or debit, you don't argue with them, you just do it. Because I have people actually do that with me. When I tell them, you know, cash or debit please, they're like, no, 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 credit card. It's like, why are you trying to argue? Just do what you're asked. They ask you, know this method of payment. Why are you arguing? I am so sick of people like that, but, you know, the world's never gonna change. It's not like I can do anything to change it. I got no power in this world. And you know what? It's probably for the best. I tell you, if I did have power in this world, my method of fixing the world, I would just burn this world to the ground. This world is beyond redemption. Believe me, if I had power, like if I had superpowers, I would burn this world to the ground. Anyways, so yeah. No bloopies here. I don't know where to find a bloopy that's not from Kakariko. Well, we'll just naturally find a bloopy there again at some point. Legendary Rabbit Trail. What about this? Haven't I done this already? Or did I just not talk to him yet? Let's see. If I talk to him, will this be complete? If not, then I gotta go back into Hyrule Castle. Didn't I already... Yeah, didn't I already? Oh, I'm thinking of the Royal Guard's gear, not the actual weapon. That is not who I must speak to. Is it you? Okay, I guess not. So I gotta go back in there and find the recipe. Ugh. Being sick is not fun, folks. I wonder if I need to recharge my Master Sword again. Why am I going this way? Wait, I don't want this shield equipped. It's too fragile. Sweet. Are there any bitches in here to take down? No, there's not. Oh, nice. You never know with these pots. Well, I guess now we know. Okay, so... yeah. Didn't I read this already? There's a recipe up here. Somewhere. I wonder what even was the point of these. You know, these almost like musician stands to hold the notes. Oh look, there's a treasure chest right there. Because I used to do that. Back in high school, I was in music. What a mistake that was. I took that instant regret. But, yeah, when I was in music, we had these music stands to hold up the music books so we can actually read the notes. That's what those tables, not tables, that's what those platforms look like to me. That's what these things look like to me. And look, just a tiny little book and big ass stand. Unless I'm supposed to make the recipe for the guy, right? Actually, I think I am. I think I am supposed to make the recipe. Hold on. Stew monster extract, tabantha wheat, cane sugar, and goat butter. How many of that do I have? I might not have monster extract. Have I ever even visited Kilton yet? I have not. I haven't even visited Kilton. Okay, I have cane sugar and goat butter, and a single tabantha wheat. I never visited Kilton. This whole time, man, I completely forgot about Kilton. Kind of like how he forgot about me in Tears of the Kingdom. Me as in Link, you know. Okay, so let's go find Kilton. We need to go... Which shrine was it again? I think it was here, but at night. Now I don't remember. Where do we see Kilton for the first time? And there's also armors we can buy from Kilton as well. Kilton? You here? Kilton? I guess not. I mean, it's definitely at night. It's definitely late enough. Anything in the water? Yes, there is. Oh, there's a Korok there. I thought that was a chest at first. Well, since we spotted it, let's do it. Hold on, where does this go? Am I supposed to put it there? No. Okay, I see where it goes. What the hell? Wait, Kilton doesn't spawn here. He spawns over at Skull Lake. If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Why must I be sick again? You know, it was much worse earlier, at the peak of the sickness. Ooh, is this a good chance to test out our brand new shiny Thunder Helm? Is Kilton... What the hell was that? I thought that was a Gleeok. They're not a thing in this game. Lucky for us, our sailcloth is thunderproof. Or actually, no, lightning proof. No offense, Kilton, this is a pretty bad spot to open up a business. You know, not a lot of people visit this place to begin with, let alone coming here looking for things to purchase. There we go. Now that that's set in motion. Now that that's set in motion, we can actually go and actually, see him. I'm trying to remember. Where is he again? Was he in Kakariko? Trying to remember, where was my go-to? My go-to map location for Kilton. I don't remember. Look at that bright, colorful mess back there. Well, let's use it up. I said I was trying to jump to hold down the button to do this. I was about to say, watch I hit the roof of that place. So, yeah. Mon is a currency I invented to destabilize the market and fight the establishment. I just love monsters so much that I turned them into money. Well, so Kilton basically uses his own currency, Mon. You guys remember, you know what this reminds me of? To all of my fellow to all of my fellow Canadians out there. You guys remember when Canadian Tire used to have their own currency? You guys remember that? I don't know if they really do it anymore nowadays. Ugh! But yeah, you remember when Canadian Tire used to have their own currency? So, you could spend actual monetary valued Canadian dollars, and then you can hand them their very own in-house Canadian Tire money that holds no monetary value in anywhere else. You know, you can't use Canadian dollars in-house currency to buy stuff at Walmart. It is really hard for me to talk, given how nasally congested I am. Once again, moved my mic so you don't have to hear that. The Dark Series. I'm not sure how it turned out that way, but I'm not complaining. Okay, so monster extract. That's what we also want. But also, look at all this gear as well. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us. We need everything here except for these two. Well, I guess I'll take them all for now. And since I can afford it, I'll take this. And this. Let me see what else I can let me see what else I can exchange. You're damn crazy if I'm gonna exchange these to you. I don't have a lot. This is where grinding for Linos would really come in handy. Well, since I can afford it. And I may as well get the monster bridle here as well while I'm here. Oops. And yeah, you can easily do this as well. That's worth a lot too, 150. Obviously something like this ain't worth as much. But there's really no use for them in the game, so I may as well. I'm surprised I have so little of these. And they're worth even less. Okay, let's take a look. Aww, I'm just short. Well, I can... Wait. Hold on. I can fix that. Now, we're gonna have to return at some point, because there's still more to get. We still need this and those. Your best bet is to grind for Feroce parts. Hold on, let me just do this real quickly, because I'm curious. So, I'm not gonna do the 9s, I'm just gonna do a clean number. So, 1,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,000 each, so another 2,000. That's 5,000 mon. And then one Feroce Horn is worth 150 mon, so divide by 150. 33 point infinite threes. So 34 Feroce Horns is what you need to be able to acquire all of these expensive items. It will be done. In due time, it will be done. Alright, so we got the monster extract. Oh, just also out of curiosity, is that Bloopy back yet? I know it's probably too soon, but wouldn't hurt to check. And I'm pretty sure just warping there would be faster. Man, I got another job interview coming up too. You would think that's a good thing, but no, this one's even further away than the one I had before. This one is almost like a 2-hour commute. Let's say if I were to get this job, it's like a 2-hour commute from leaving the house to getting to the subway station and then actually subwaying there. Yeah, if I were to get this job, it would be more like a 2-hour commute. So let's assume I start at 10 in the morning. Even getting out of the house by 8 won't be enough. I gotta get out of the house by maybe like 7 or 7:30, which means I gotta wake up at 6. If not earlier. Fuck my life, you know? Anyways, before I cook up this beautiful cake, yep. Okay, let me save the game just in case, because I don't want to screw this up and lose all of my precious ingredients. If only it was this easy to make cake. You just put everything into a frickin' cooking pot. Is that right? I hope that's right. What do you guys think monster extract tastes like? I don't know. I don't imagine it tastes sweet. But I also don't expect it to taste bad, like bitter. Would it really taste savory? Because you add it to desserts. But then again, you add a pinch of salt to desserts, right? Gobble, gobble, munch, munch. It tastes beautiful. How can I put it into words? It's like biting into a choo-choo. That would be disgusting and dangerous. You know, you don't really ever hear anyone describe food like that. It tastes beautiful. That's something you don't really hear used as a description for what something tastes like. It tastes beautiful. Okay, where's another place I can find a Bloopy at? Besides Kakariko and Satori Mountain. Because everything I see online just says one or the other. Says one of those two locations. But I know there's more, but I just can't think of it. Okay, I see one here. So, if I were to go this way... where is that? Nope. Oh, wait, wrong place. If I were to go somewhere... a little up. Around here, I should find it. There should be a Bloopy somewhere here. But I think it needs to be nighttime. Oh, I should have just stayed at that cooking pot. That's okay. There's a cooking pot at that stable where we're going. Just one picture. I just need one picture. We're playing Pokemon Snap. And I may as well keep my Sheikah gear on. I lost the word there. Sheikah armor on, just because I'm going to need to wear it anyways. Ooh, stuff! No need for a blood moon anymore. I had a pretty big dinner tonight. We went out with some family friends because she is about to go away for a while. What's funny is my mom describing this event tonight. My mom said that, this would be a farewell dinner for her. And I'm just like, what? Farewell? It's like, yeah, because she's going to fly back to Hong Kong for probably a long time. So probably won't see her again for a long time. It's like, oh, you scared me. When you said this is a farewell dinner, I kind of thought you meant she was dying. Boy, please. Keys, please. I probably should not have eaten so much deep-fried food tonight, because my throat's not 100% just yet. But, we went out for dinner and we were having a good time with her before she left. And what have we here? More punks! Let me just examine the pattern. Because I'm trying to see, do they line up at any point where I can use one bomb arrow and get all three? I don't think so. And I don't have a bow. Oh, I thought that was going to go a little lower. The thing that angers me most is my bow usage, not even my arrows. Oh my god. Oh, come on!
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Okay, I'm gonna aim a little higher. Thank you. So looking for like a blue glow somewhere. Oh. I was about to be like, there we go. That's not it. You're not it either. You don't glow. For a split second, I saw that and I was like, is that an Abra on my screen? Like the Pokemon, Abra. I don't know why I thought that. Mine! I said! Mine! God damn it! How far? Okay. I didn't really gain anything important since then. At least we found it! So I got you. So that was like more this direction. Okay, look for where that honey was. That's where I found it. You're not gonna trick me again. Oh, it's right there. I need one clean picture of you. Can't see anything like this. Sure, good enough. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with you. What, no arrow? Fine. How many Korok seeds do I have? 19. Is that enough for anything? 35. Hell no. 17. Okay. 10. Well, not gonna lie, I need shields the least. So, bow it is. I should probably have saved those for weapons, but whatever. We just have one more bow upgrade. No, not two. One. Yes, this game is stupid like that. Alright, who the hell wanted this? Was it you? Nope. Where'd he go? Hey, I got your picture! Is it you? No. What's this? I don't want that. Might be because it's nighttime. Well, dang. You want to keep me company until daytime? Well, actually, isn't there a cooking pot inside I could just sit at? Or, no, it's you. Well, there's the back of one. Alright! Well, I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go rest. Okay. I thought you had something for me. Alright. I'm gonna go rest. Next time, we will cover the single remaining side quest we have. And then we will have to go out and search for more. So, see you next time.